everybody. Welcome back to Off the Pitch.
Come on, bro. It's O.T.P.
Sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to O.T.P. I know we've been gone for a while, but we got a very special video today with a very special guest to make up for it. Today, our dear friend Rez will be joining us for O.T.P. Flipped.
Baji, what's O.T.P. Flipped?
Well, O.T.P. Flipped is exactly what it sounds like. It's O.T.P. but flipped. Rez will be the one asking us the questions today. And he'll be talking to... I didn't expect that. And he'll be talking to us about our trip to NLD, your birthday, and our amazing trip to England, and a bunch of other stuff. So, let's get right to it. Welcoming Rez from Shelf Side Spurs.
Hey!
Hello, people. What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. How are you?
Good. It's late over here in jolly old England.
Nice.
Good thing we're in Canada.
Yes, it's true. It's true. It's still mid-afternoon for you guys. You've got the whole evening to look forward to.
Woo! It's 4 right now.
Yeah.
It's 4 right now.
You know. But today has been a bank holiday for us over here. So we've been off. Yeah. It's been good.
So you didn't go to the bank?
No banks?
No. Today we don't have to go to the bank on bank holidays. Basically, we're absolved from that. Usually, every day, British people have to go to the bank, except on bank holidays.
Oh,
that's not true at all.
But seriously, what's a bank holiday? We just call it a long weekend.
So a bank holiday is basically we've got 8 of them every year, I think it is. And so Christmas Day, New Year's Day, I think is another one. So they're basically a public holiday.
Okay.
And usually in May, which is the month I was born. It was actually my birthday last week.
Happy late birthday.
Well, happy late birthday.
Thank you.
Let me guess. 35.
24.
I love you, Jay. I love you, Krish.
22.
12.
Oh, 12?
-3.
-7.
-8.
You're all very, very close. I'm not going to tell you how old I actually am.
Wait, so what's the bank holiday about?
So a bank holiday, so basically it's a public holiday, and in May, we get 2, usually. The beginning of the May, so the first Monday of every May is a bank holiday. And so it's a public holiday. So government buildings don't work. Most public institutions don't work. Banks don't work. Then we get another one at the end of May, the last Monday of May as well. But because of the coronation of King Charles III, which happened on Saturday, we've been given another bank holiday this May. So last Monday was a bank holiday, which was the first Monday of May. And today was a bank holiday as well for the coronation. And then we get another one at the end of May as well, which will be, today's the 8th plus the 23rd, 30th of May. We'll also get another one.
Yay!
Auntie Kimber.
Wait, did you see the coronation? No, like seriously, at so this video, the coronation, you're getting the king, the crown, and everything. But then outside, walking past, is a guy dressed as Green Reaper.
Oh,
lights and everything.
Yeah. It's all over the internet.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it's frightening.
And also, Rez, don't worry about your age because you're still younger than my dad.
Oh, that's cute. I'm not sure that's actually true. You know, I think I'm a bit older than your dad.
No, dad's like 75.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's true. I am younger than 75. So, what are we doing first? I'm new to this. I've been on this show before and been subject to it, but I've never subjected anyone to it except on my own, me and Nick's channel in our own wonderfully wonderful way.
Well, technically, you're the guest today, so I'm not the host today. Guest host today. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was gonna say. You're kind of like copying my.
But I thought it first and said it first, so it sucks.
Yeah. Well, you see, this is the thing. For those that have watched me and Nick's channel, this is very, very different from that. I have to be on my best behavior because we're usually quite rude.
I
But
can't
you
see
guys
that.
have never seen it because it's not suitable for you guys. You've never seen our rudeness. I know. Don't pretend.
Mm.
Right, okay.
Well, can't be
All
his
right.
dad. Dad's like,
Yeah, your dad's been on our show.
Yeah.
And so when that happens, the rudeness level actually goes up.
Shocking.
Wow, Dad.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Shocking. You know, everyone thinks that Bobby is this sort of, you know, straight lace, you know, middle of the road guy. No,
Who's
no,
Big
he-
Fat?
We know the real him though.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So do you want me to just go
Sure.
at
Yeah.
it? Is that how you want me to?
Up
Whatever
to
you
you.
want.
Yeah. How many questions do I get before the first game? Because I think you're doing the games, aren't you? Still.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Mi
All
casa,
right.
tu casa.
All righty.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
Let's try this. Let's see what magic we can weave, the three of us. Yeah.
Mm.
So, welcome everyone to Off the Pitch Flipped. Is that right? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, get it right. Okay, good. I'm the guest host for this show. I'm the Resonator. I'm the host of Shelf Side Spurs Show on Thursdays. So if you're in the mood for something a little bit more close to the knuckle, you can come join us 7:30 Thursdays on YouTube. And
check 'em out.
I'm joining BigK and LittleK for Off the Pitch Flipped, and we're just going to go into some questions. We're going to talk about it because this is the first show, guys, as I understand it, since you were over with us in England. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
Yeah.
it's been a while. It's been a
I've
while.
been busy with school. Christian has no school excuse.
What?
Ah,
Yeah, I could have done it by yourself. You know, they need me.
well, that's the thing. I'm not sure. I mean, the thing is that this is called Three Spurs Boys, right? The channel. At the moment, we have Three Spurs Boys on camera, right? If Chris was to do it by himself, then it would only be Two Spurs Boys, and then that would make your channel name, you know, a bit, you know, wrong. You know, so I think it's best if you two are still here during this. You know, it's got to be the way. I think. Yeah. So, do you miss England? Are you missing us
Yes.
over here?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in England than here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Really?
It's school, man. I don't like school.
I kind of like school. But
Weirdo.
We've got schools over here as well. You know.
Dad, can we live in England?
No, but then they got schools as well, and it's even harder.
Yeah. I'll be in grade 7.
No, you're right.
Mate, I'll be in grade 7.
In grade 7.
Grade 7.
Yeah, we wouldn't have grade 7 here. For 12, you would be in year. Actually, yeah, you'd be year 7. Yeah, that's right. We don't call them grades; we call them years. Or they did when I was at school many centuries ago.
Year 7.
Yeah, year 7. That's right. Anyway, so missing England. Let's start quite broadly.
And you.
What and me?
Really miss you.
Really miss you.
Yeah, I miss you guys too. So let's start broad. What was the thing that you remember best? What's the most memorable thing
Yeah, no,
of being in England?
Being Eric Dyer, the GOAT.
being at
There are
the
people that want to kill you, Jay.
Did Kim just throw up?
A little bit.
Oh.
What? I can't do that anymore. I can do this one.
Wait, look. Wait, look. So do this, and then you get it upon like that.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. I can't do it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do that thing that we used to do as kids, with like that. But that's it. The one that I used to do when I was a kid is you'd grab your bottom lip like this, right, and move it up and down really fast and try to speak. So it's like, yeah, that was fun. So yeah. Anyway, memorable thing. What did you remember most about England? What was it that sort of stuck in your memory? Cool. Apart from Eric Dyer.
The coffee shop. I really like the coffee shop. That was so much fun.
Coffee shop too.
Yeah, I was going to
That was
ask
a
you.
blast.
The most
I was going to
memorable.
ask you.
Big up, Benji.
Yeah, big up to Benji. And so, what did you think of the coffee shop? Were you surprised by how many people we actually managed to get into that shop?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I was shocked.
and they all came to see you guys. We all came to see you, which was amazing.
My bro.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh,
No,
and
just
Dad,
me. No,
and
just
Dad.
us. Just us.
Yeah, just us. Nope. Everybody already knows our dad.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean,
He's mid.
He's all right, you know. He's okay, but you know, we like you guys better.
yeah.
Yeah, you know. What other questions did I have? Let's think. I've got to swap between the thing. Okay, so obviously you've both seen a lot of matches on TV. What was it like when you knew that you were actually going to be going to just any Spurs game, going to a Spurs game? I mean, how was that for you? How did that feel for you?
Absolutely brilliant, mate.
Absolutely brilliant, mate.
Being
You
a
went
guy
a bit
live.
northern at the end. Yeah, Kim was saying you went a bit northern at the end there, Krish. That was good.
Sorry, Lisa.
Do you want to practice some northern? I can teach you.
I do
northern
it.
accent. So if someone says how are you and you're feeling good, what you can say is I champion.
I champion.
Aye. Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely.
That's right. Lovely. Champion.
Lovely. Champion.
There you go. Jay, give it a shot.
Lovely champion. Lovely.
bad.
Lovely.
Lovely champion.
Lovely.
Lovely.
That's right. Champion.
Love it, cracking.
You know. Aye.
Lovely. Stay out of me swamp.
Don't
No,
care.
that would be more of your sort of West Country or East Anglian accent. So that would be more like "Stay out of my swamp."
Stay out of my
No,
swamp.
That's
stay
right.
in my swamp.
My swamp.
My
There you
swamp.
My swamp.
There we go.
Stay
Excellent.
out of my swamp.
Stay out of my swamp. Okay. So yeah, how did it make you feel knowing that you were going to see a Spurs game? Was it good? Was it
Yes.
exciting?
Yeah, I was so excited.
I champion.
You were
Oh yeah, I
champion.
champion.
Fantastic. And then when you found out that it was the North London Derby as well, I mean, the most important game in our calendar, how did that feel?
I champion.
Is that it? You champion?
It was amazing. No, it was my birthday too, and I was in the Flyers. Oh my god. I'm just cool like that, you know.
Okay, yeah, cool. Jay, obviously you came over later, didn't you, afterwards? So how was it for you? I mean, how was it for you knowing that you were coming in to see a thing? Probably it was the day after you landed, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was amazing. I was so excited. I couldn't sleep at night.
It was probably for the best because your flight was. What time was your flight?
Oh, is that? I think 11 at night here. So about 4 a.m. there.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Craziness. Absolutely
I mean, like,
crazy.
you know, I got to see Eric Dyer play the GOAT,
That's a must.
and it was amazing.
I've got a specific question for you on that one.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. So a lot of us will remember that obviously, Krish, we had your birthday party at the coffee shop and stuff, and then off to the stadium. And how did you feel sort of going towards that?
Oh,
that new stadium? What was it like? Where do you go? No, not yet. Not yet. Later.
Oh, not yet.
Later.
Okay.
Later. Yeah.
I love the atmosphere. That was the best part of the game. Well, other than, you know, seeing Eric Dyer play. But I'm going to go on about that for the rest of the show.
I'm asking that question next. Because you can't get away with it anymore.
Okay. The atmosphere was phenomenal. The chants and everything. I mean, it was good for 15 minutes. And then tweeted, but I really loved it. It was way different from here in Canada.
Yeah.
And the stadium was
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you get that thing? Where were you sat? Where were you guys sat?
We were sat section 5 through 6.
Oh, so you're on the 5th tier, yeah?
Yeah.
So did you get that thing where you come up the stairs and you just suddenly see the pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was amazing,
My
isn't it?
dad did.
That is an amazing feeling. I remember.
Don't ask.
Because I'm a season ticket holder, so I get to see it often, But the very first time I did that, going up the steps and then just seeing the pitch appear.
I thought Dad was going to cry.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It gives you a real thrill of excitement when you actually see it happening. It's beautiful. So
I think he did cry.
I think he did cry.
I mean, I've only ever seen him cry once before
Yeah,
when
I've
I
only
thrashed
seen
him in
cry once
FIFA.
before.
Maybe he let you win, Jay. Maybe he let you win.
No.
7-0.
Oh. What?
Ouch. That's almost like the Newcastle score that we suffered recently.
And
We don't talk about that.
It's also about the same goals we conceded against Bayern Munich 4 years ago.
True. Very true. I remember that.
We conceded 8 like Barca.
That was an awful game. That was terrible. That was under Pochettino, wasn't it? Oh no, that was under Mourinho.
It was Pochettino.
Oh, it was Pochettino. Yeah. God,
Wait.
we had so many bad results recently.
Yeah.
Did you go to the game?
No, I didn't.
Oh, thank
No.
God.
Oh,
No, I
and it
still
was at home, wasn't it?
And it was at home, wasn't it?
Yeah. I still didn't have. I don't think. No, I didn't have my season ticket then, so I couldn't apply for tickets. It was sold out. Everyone was going to go to that game, so yeah, no, I didn't get to go. But I did get to go to the first Premier League game at the new stadium against Crystal Palace. So yeah.
Oh yeah, Sonny scored that day.
Yeah,
he did indeed. So yeah, and I went to the 2 test events before as well. So yeah, I went to the first 3 games at the new stadium, which was fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know. So, Jay, a question for you.
Oh, okay. Bye, Chris.
Bye, have a good day. See you later, alligator. Oh no, wait.
J. Dev Kang.
Oh, that's scary.
Eric Dyer. Why?
The GOAT. Greatest of all time. Did you see Eric Dyer get ankled like Virgil van Dijk and versus Perisic? No. Like, that's all I gotta say.
You okay, Rez?
I'm in pain, to be honest.
No.
I'm in pain. It pains me to see an otherwise intelligent, well-balanced, mature for his years, young man fall under the influence of Eric Dyer.
Do you want the real reason why?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so when I first started actually loving Tottenham and supporting them and watching their games, my favorite player was Eriksen. I loved it, the way he passed, his vision and everything, but I joined a little bit too late and then he left about 2 years later, right? So then needed a new favorite player. Harry Kane, phenomenal, loved him, but then everybody likes him. Son, Christian liked him, I couldn't like him.
What?
If Christian likes him, I don't like him.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Lloris?
It's the brothers thing, yeah.
Yeah. I would have said Lloris, but, I can't betray Manuel Neuer like that. Favorite all time. And then I saw Dyer. At the time, I played defender, and I'm like, wow, me and him are the same.
Right.
He's rubbing.
Jay, believe me, yeah, you're a better defender than he is.
Yeah.
That's why I switched to keeper.
Yeah. Jay, I'm a better defender than he is.
No, but then I even buzzed my hair and everything. I was trying to be just like him, and I was.
Yeah.
That season, I had one shot on target, and it was a good 30 meters from the net. It went. Goalpost was here. It
For
went
your
about here.
sake, I hope and pray that he leaves soon so you can find a different player.
I have the same playing style as him. It's a one-on-one. It's
What,
a one-on-one. They're on me.
What, you turn your back and keep backing away?
Yeah.
Did he kick it back to the goalkeeper?
You're still a better defender than he is.
That's I'll take it.
It's a bit much though.
But nobody could ever be as good as Dyer.
Okay. Excellent.
Wait, before you continue.
Yeah, go on.
It's
Was it game time?
Oh, quick fire. Little Kid's going to give you 2 options. You got to choose depending on how fast you are. And if he likes your option, you may or may not get points.
Okay.
He's gonna do proper points now, but still don't know how it works.
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm set. I'm set.
Are
Here we
you ready for quick fire?
I am ready for quick fire.
Okay, let's.
Whew. Shall I do them in silly voices?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Sausage or bacon?
Sausage.
French fries or onion rings?
Ah, French fries always.
Sheringham or Klinsman?
Klinsmann, only just.
Oh, you got 0. Sorry. Apple juice or orange juice?
Apple juice.
Cricket or baseball?
Cricket or baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, baseball.
Egg roll or spring roll?
I don't know the difference. I'm not
Just
sure what
pick
the
one.
difference is.
Just pick one.
I'll say spring roll because that's the one I've had.
Chick flick or horror movie?
Oh, horror movie every time.
I have a question though. What is a chick flick?
So it's like a romantic film, just sort of about relationships and or it's about chickens. I don't think it's that one.
KFC movie.
I don't think it's that one. I don't think it is what Kim's saying. It's basically a film that's about love and romance and stuff like that. And yeah. So yeah, horror movie for me.
Okay. Fishing or hunting?
Probably hunting, but I've never done. I've done neither. So, but I'd say hunting.
Superman or Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Yeah. Pizza or pasta?
Pasta, just about.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry, Kay. It's so difficult to choose.
Okay, I'm gonna be adding up your points. While then, my brother will come and accompany you.
Excellent.
Quickly add them up now, quickly.
Okay.
It's not that hard. Basic math, man.
Excellent. So do I have to go back to asking questions now?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't have to. I mean, if you want to ask me questions, it's all good. It's all good. I'm an
Get to
open
work, guys.
book.
Come on, you're the host.
Okay. All right. So yeah, obviously you guys know that I'm, quite sort of firmly stated about what I think about what's going on with Spurs at the moment. But I think it's interesting to get the perspective of people that might not have supported the club for as long as I have.
Yeah.
So the one thing I want to talk about, I think it would be good to talk about is your perspective on Spurs as a club, right? So the big one here for me is, first of all,
As a student.
do you guys think that Spurs are a big club?
No.
No. Well, we are a big club with a small mindset.
Right.
That's what I would say.
Like me.
What makes you say that?
Well, we have, the stadium, we have the training grounds, we have the money, and we have few of the best players in the world. Ergar, like phenomenal world-class players, but then the rest of our squad is crap or horrendous. Right? And then we have that mentality, we just need to get top 4, we just need this, we just need that. We think we're too small for the league. We like our mindset, we're too small for the league, we're too small for the Champions League. But then we're too big in order to go all out in the Carabao Cup, and we're too big to go out all out in the FA Cup. For cup games, we have that City mindset. For Champions League and league games, we have that West Brom mindset. Just get there to make our fans happy. So that's what I'd say.
LittleK, what do you think?
Tottenham kind of remind me of me because I'm a huge person. I'm 2 times taller than my brother, as you can see from the video. Stop. But I have a small mentality. I have a mentality like I'm 12. But so yeah, and also with Tottenham Hotspur, they have such good players, like Son and Kane. But like when we never mind.
What?
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I was about to copy exactly what you said.
This is the danger, ladies and gentlemen. This is the danger of off the pitch flipped. You never know what you're going to be asked. Be wary. Be very, very wary. Anyway, so okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So the next question is.
Wait, before we get to that, Christian's got your points.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got scores. Okay.
Out of a total of 50 points, you got 26. You got more than half.
Yes. What do I win? What do I win?
You get my hair.
Oh, you got. Oh, that's wild! Wow.
While it's still attached to your head.
Nah, I'll get a buzz cut.
Okay. Are you expecting me to do something with it?
Put it on your head. You look wicked, isn't it?
I mean, look, I appreciate the sentiment. I do. You know, I'm lacking your abundance. But I'm not sure that that's really the solution that will help anyone in this scenario. You know, all that would happen is that at least one of us would end up looking very silly. And I'm just frightened that it's me. Twice.
Then you can have my hair. You can have my hair.
Again, attached to your head?
No, as a wig. I'll buzz it like Eric Dyer. I'll quit goalkeeping, go back to defending.
You know, I know I said it was my birthday last week, but I really didn't expect this kind of present.
It would look good.
Yeah, you look good with my hair.
Okay, I'll try it. Okay. Okay.
It was so random. It wasn't even planned. You just you're evil.
Okay. And calm.
Remember Tottenham's situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Calm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if I can ask the next question because it's just too serious. It's too serious, you know?
Okay, let's get it. Right.
Yeah, I just want to get my plasticine out and start playing with that again, you know?
Okay, it's okay.
Play-Doh.
Right, let's get it. Serious time now.
Yeah, serious face. Here we go. Okay, right. So
We've been laughing for 3 minutes straight.
Okay.
Oh my god, he looked like Bob Ross, but Middle Eastern.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna put a lovely little bush down here. Yeah, just that's gonna be our little secret. Okay. Right.
All right.
Okay. Back to Tottenham. Come on, back to Tottenham. Here we go. Okay. So, Jay, you think that Tottenham should be a big club, should act like a big club, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So it might sound obvious, but do you think that Spurs should be doing better than how we are now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
100%.
And what do you think is needed for us beyond that? I mean, obviously the mindset is one aspect of it, or is sort of maybe the broader description of what it is. But what do you think needs to happen for us to get that bigger mindset?
Sun out, Eric Dyer in, build a squad around Dyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. But on seriously, I think we
That's
need
it for off the pitch. We'll see you soon. No, seriously though.
Seriously, I think we need a director who could actually like only mind his football. I just want an owner who only cares about the club, but
Mhm.
that's very unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we get like even with let's just say Daniel Levy stays, we need what were they called again?
Wingers.
Not a winger, not anything like what was Perisic position again?
Paratici, he was
Yeah.
the managing director of football.
Managing
although
director.
that was a new position that was made
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, so I'd say we need a sporting director who could just get the football lining, leave Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy, do not touch anything on the pitch. Handle the money, handle the business, because I'm going to be honest, he's done phenomenal at that. The
Mhm.
things that he's done for our club, money-wise, is amazing. For
Yeah.
our squad, not so well. Keep Daniel Levy, but get a new person in to keep this like team online. To
Mhm.
bring in, refresh, recycle every single player like City. Their squad depth is phenomenal. Somebody gets injured, they have a proper backup. Right? Kane gets injured, who do we have? We already have Richarlison playing on the wing, no? Well, we have Sundown striker who can't score goals this season.
Or Kulusevski on the right.
Like
Richarlison in the
Longley's
middle.
injured already, yeah? Longley got injured. I think he's out for the rest of the season. Now we
Yeah.
have Davinson Sanchez as our backup.
Yeah.
And
Really?
Jaffa Tanganga. Like Tanganga's phenomenal, was phenomenal, but he needs to improve his mentality. And right now with Ryan Mason, we need a more experienced coach to bring up that level.
Like, I miss-
What would you say to a fan of another club who they would look from the outside in and say, well, this man has built this amazing. So this is not my perspective, obviously. You know what my views are. They would say they built this phenomenal stadium, has got this amazing training ground. Tottenham are qualifying for Europe on a consistent basis. What would you say to someone like that? Because obviously my perspective is different because I've witnessed a couple of trophies. Other people that I know have witnessed much more than that. And so for someone who might not have experienced it firsthand, what would you say to someone like that to say, well, your club seems to be okay?
Well, I'll tell them, hey, we're a football club, not a building company. You got, like Danny Rose said, you got a beautiful house and no furniture. What's the point? You invested all the money. Oh, well, we still even got more money. That's the worst part. So you invest like half of your money into the house. You got that beautiful house that you've always wanted, but then you're not willing to spend the rest. Why? Why?
Okay.
It's dumb in my opinion.
Makes sense.
So making cash cow off of it, it's phenomenal. The amount of money he's making.
Yeah.
But
True.
he's not willing to spend any of it.
So again, back to the big club idea. Do you think that if that necessary change was made, do you believe that both of you, do you believe that Spurs could lift the biggest trophies in football? That would be either the Premier League or the Champions League. Do you think that we would have the capability of doing that at some point?
With the right investments, yes, 100%.
Okay.
We have the infrastructure.
Good answer.
That is a good answer. Yeah. So from, let's say, sporting director downwards, let's say, for instance, we have a situation in which Daniel Levy has said, okay, I'm going to completely step away from all footballing activities. I'm just going to look after the commercial side. And we've got a sporting director who you feel would do the job.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see in the dugout?
Oh, as a manager?
Yeah.
Okay, realistically, and this is like a 1 in a million chance, Carlo Ancelotti. Now we've seen him like, maybe like people are going to say, Tottenham are too small for him. He's managed Milan, he's managed Real Madrid. But then you also see him with small teams like Everton. He's given them a chance. He's also risen them. So maybe if he doesn't end up winning the UCL, he's most likely going to get fired because he's only brought in the Copa del Rey, and that's a very small standard for Real Madrid. So if he gets fired, I'd love to see him in. And then Ryan Mason as assistant, just to gain that experience, like at Mikel Arteta under Pep. And then who knows, maybe 4 or 5 years from now, we could have our own little super manager.
Do you think it's been a bit early for Ryan Mason to be given this job again?
That's a hard one because you can see what he's doing with the club. He's raising everybody's spirits and everything. But then we've also seen now with Conte with last half of the season because of the desire. But with his inexperience, and that's a very big talk right now of the club, players could start turning their back on him because of that lack of experience. So I'd say no, not yet. Maybe 3-4 years, but not yet.
Okay. So this then comes to another question that exercises a lot of people is the quality of the squad. So in your opinion, genuinely,
Yeah.
how many of the current Spurs squad, and you can count them off here while we're talking. Excuse me. I'm starting to cough now.
Sorry.
How many of the current squad are good enough, really, to be first-time start, like first 11 starters for
Okay.
Spurs?
So my completely unbiased opinion, right?
Yeah.
Like not even as a Dyer fan. Dyer, I would not start him. No, I'd put him on bench if we're in that position where we're 1-0 up and it's a really tough game and we're gonna drop back like Mourinho football. I'd put him in place because he's good at holding it back and blocking the shots, but he's not good at forward movement. No. Okay, but like he's good at.
Who
No,
would you
I'm
keep?
telling you right
Who
now
would you
that the
keep
team
as
wasn't
your
organized as
starting 11? Who would, out of the current squad, it
Starting
could be
11?
any of them. Who would you have as your starting 11? Any
Well,
of them?
Kane and Son. Well, Son right now, no, but like hopefully, if he regains that form, then yes.
Yeah.
But Richarlison, I'd start like that pressure, or Danjuma, both phenomenal. They keep on pressing.
Yep.
Kulu really hasn't been it, but he's been better off the bench rather than on the bench. I mean, no, he's been he's been better off the bench than starting.
Yep.
Starting, he's been inconsistent, but off the bench, he's been phenomenal. Especially, we've seen that against Liverpool.
Yep.
In the midfield, I'm going to keep Skip there,
Mhm.
and I'd have Bentancur there, but he's injured. But if we're going like next season, then Bentancur.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to no. Could I redo that? I like that formation we played against Crystal Palace, a 4-4-2. So Kane and Richarlison up front. Left wing, I'd have Son. Behind him, I'd have Perisic. Right wing, I'd love to keep Poro there with Emerson at that back. That was just because Poro is phenomenal going up. He's weak going back. But then when you have Emerson there,
So the
who's
question,
horrible going up,
my question here is more about a squad refresh.
Oh, a squad refresh.
Who would you replace in the
okay.
current Spurs squad, or who would you keep from them? If you could basically build whatever squad you wanted, how many of the current squad do you think are good enough to be Tottenham Hotspur players?
Okay, so Kane, Son, Richarlison, I'd give him more time because of injuries and everything. Danjuma, we haven't seen enough. Poro, yes. Emerson, yes. Romero, if we have that manager to come and cool him down or make use of his aggression, just like they did with Sergio Ramos and Pepe, then yes, I'd like to see Romero stay. Dyer, obviously, because he's my favorite. But if we're speaking like proper, then no. Skip.
Kimber just said that you've got issues, and I agree with her.
I'd keep Skip as well. Bentancur.
She says she lives below, but you've got issues.
Okay. No.
Okay.
No. So yeah, maybe about 6-7 of them. That's about it.
Krish, any takers? Anyone that you'd keep that Jay doesn't, or that you'd get rid of that Jay won't?
Okay, firstly, before you start flaming Son, he's actually been doing better these past few games.
Under Ryan Mason. But
Ryan Mason's like the best manager ever. That's why.
He's going to win us the league.
I love Ryan Mason. He's an amazing manager. I hope he stays for the rest of his life, or the rest of his life.
Okay.
He's my favorite manager we've ever had. And to answer your question, I'll keep Son because he's been doing better under Ryan Mason. Harry Kane. He's said to leave soon, so yeah, but still Harry Kane.
We're talking fantasy here, so we're talking about if you had, everything that you wanted would happen. Oh, so Kane, Son,
Emerson Royale, Pedro Porro, Bentancur, Romero,
Skip.
Yeah, Skip.
Richarlison?
No.
Danjuma?
No.
Brian Hill?
Yeah, Brian Hill. Um,
And don't believe.
no.
He wishes. He wishes. And Dombele wishes.
He's doing decent at Napoli though. So
Yeah.
One more.
what about Lo Celso? That's actually a tough one. Lo
Wait,
Celso.
hold on. What's our left back's
Perisic?
Perisic, Davis, and
Sessegnon.
Sessegnon.
Never mind. None of them. Yeah, just the list I said.
So what, 5 or 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So that's it. I mean, yeah, we I think it's interesting to see that, you know, there's people that share that perspective that there's something not quite right at the club, that it's a club that is not fulfilling its potential.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting for me. That's it from that part of it. So, you know, I think you guys have got another game for me, haven't you?
Yeah. I was just about to bring it up. I was gonna go stop, but then you're talking like proper seriousness. So, are you ready? Because
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Gotta go fast. Little K is gonna ask you a question.
Yep.
He'll give you points depending on your answer and your speed. So your speed is very key in this.
Do I have to say my answer quickly or just answer quickly?
Answer quickly.
Okay.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Are you ready for gotta go?
I just need to limber up. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite Disney princess?
Cinderella.
Favorite planet?
Saturn.
Yeah. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Woo. Favorite Dutch footballer ever?
Ruud Gullit.
Favorite dinosaur?
Brontosaurus.
Oh yeah.
No, Stegosaurus.
Favorite chocolate bar?
Oh, crikey. Ferrero Rocher.
Favorite Avenger?
Iron Man.
Favorite month?
May.
Favorite soda pop?
Fanta. Sprite.
English Sprite?
No, not anymore.
Favorite superhero?
Iron Man.
All right. I will be calculating the points. I'll see
Okay.
you later, mate.
Boy. And Jay returns. Yeah. So this is a part of the show that I like to really delve into my guests' past and ask them some questions that are really deep and meaningful. No, not really. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm being honest. So yeah. I don't know what else you guys want me to ask you.
I got a question.
Yeah, go on.
Who would you like to see as our manager, and like which 4 players would you like to see come in to improve our squad?
Okay. I have made a big deal recently about us not being distracted by, you know, which manager should come in, and we should focus on the ownership, because you guys know what I think.
Yeah.
Although that said, in the same way that you did, I would say that if we had a situation in which Daniel Levy had stepped away, we got a decent sporting director in, I would want someone, and people will probably scream the house down when they hear me say this, but I would probably want someone like Graham Potter, because I know he failed at Chelsea, but there's a reason. And the reason is because Graham Potter was not given the opportunity to mold that Chelsea squad not in terms of players, but in terms of attitude and mindset and approach to the game that he has shown
Yeah.
everywhere else he's gone.
Oh, wait. There's something Mourinho said when he was after his time at Chelsea, I think at Roma. He said at 23, when I was at Chelsea, Lampard was a man. He was a leader. He kept his calm and he was phenomenal. 23 now, they're brats. They're kids. They're spoiled. They get too much money, and they overdo it.
Absolutely. And the thing that Graham Potter has shown in his managerial career has been the ability to instill in his players the idea of the team collective. And football, no matter how important individual skill is, it's still a team game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be Graham Potter, but someone like that who has the idea of constructing a squad almost from the bottom up. Okay. Someone like Julian Nagelsmann, who has shown that he also has that similar approach.
Yeah.
For me, it's not a question of necessarily age. It's not a question of experience, although it is important. It's not even a matter of style for me, because what Tottenham need right now is to almost rediscover their swagger as a club.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we were in a really sort of bad way after having a period in the 80s of essentially being what we are now, one of the big six. But at that time in the 80s, it was a case of no one wanted to play Tottenham. Nobody did. Everyone hated playing Tottenham because we were a strong, powerful side.
Yeah.
And then in the 90s, it all went to hell. But right now, we aren't that club. We aren't the club that every club fears. Chiellini, when we played Juventus a few years ago in the UCL, he said it. He said, Tottenham will always find a way of failing or losing or losing the initiative. Essentially, he said.
Yeah, it's the history of Tottenham. That's
right, and it showed that we're not a club that other clubs fear right now.
Yeah.
So for me, it is a case of bringing someone in who will have the ability to build a squad that is made up of the right mixture of skill, hunger, energy, team ethic. And that last one is so important. And the reason that this is actually an additional reason why Daniel Levy needs to step away is because his presence actually damages that team ethic. We saw it in the All or Nothing documentary where Jose Mourinho was saying to Danny Rose that he doesn't have a future here. And Danny Rose said that he was going to go and speak to Daniel, i.e. Daniel Levy, about it. If the manager of a club always has someone above them, the team will never respect him fully. Yeah. They will never fear his presence or his existence.
Yeah.
We've got something called a leadership group within the squad at the moment, made up of senior players. As far as I'm concerned, the only leadership group that a squad needs is the manager and his staff.
Yeah.
So I think for that, it would have to be a manager who can mold that kind of club, mold that kind of squad. Someone who's tactically astute as well. The four players that I like to see come in, it's very difficult for me, if I'm being honest, because right now you could probably name 50 players in every position that would be an improvement on at least one of the players that we've got playing in that position. The only player that really, really at bottom is completely irreplaceable is Harry Kane.
Eric Dyer. Oh, we're so close to seeing the same guy.
Yeah,
Eric Dyer.
I
know he was in your mind.
And then, listen, this is not me. This is not me saying bad about any of the other players. Certainly not Son Heung-min. The thing you got to bear in mind is that Sonny is my favorite Spurs player.
Right? Proper geezer.
I love the guy. For me, he is more Mr. Tottenham than Harry Kane is. Much as the good things that Harry has done for us. For me, when I think of Tottenham, I think of Sonny. But he is still technically replaceable. There are players that could do an even better job than him in his position. Whereas there is really no one who can do better than Harry Kane, other than maybe Erling Haaland.
No.
and the difference is minuscule. Yeah, absolutely. You know, so 4 players, you know, you could name hundreds,
Yeah.
literally hundreds that could all be the most glaring area right now, and the most glaring area in a whole raft of glaring areas is the goalkeeper. You know,
Yeah.
Fraser Forster has come in and done a great job as a replacement for Lloris, but we should have replaced Lloris 3 years ago, or at least got his replacement into the club 3 years ago. And we haven't, you know. Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
And Rez, I do have your score here for the game. And
Yes.
I'm very surprised as you got the best we've ever had on the show.
Yes.
Out of 50, you got a whopping 46.
Get in, my son.
That's brilliant, mate.
Back of the net.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Fantastic stuff.
Well, I think it is time to end it. Sadly, it was fun. We had
I
a lot.
hand over my reins of hostitude back to you.
Sadly, all good things must come to an end.
Yes.
So let the people know where they can find you.
So, as I say, Shelf Side Spurs Show, if you want a little bit of rudeness, if you want a little bit of sort of crazy wackiness, if you don't really care that much about how much we talk about football, come and join us Thursday evenings at 7:30. We'll be kicking off again this Thursday and talking about the Crystal Palace game and various other mad things that we like to talk about. I'll be joined by my partner in crime, the man of 1,000 names, Nick, Barry, Sean, David, Richard,
Superman,
Montague, Quentin, Crispin, whatever you want to call him. He has 1,000 names, and you can find us there on YouTube. So Shelf Side Spurs Show. A like and a subscribe would be very, very welcome.
Proper lads.
Proper lad. Thank you so much for joining us today. Oh, well, thank you for hosting us today.
Thank
It
you.
was so amazing to be
It
on
was
this
so
amazing
amazing
channel.
To be on this amazing channel.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It was such a great honor to be here today.
No, thank you for joining me. Thank you for gracing. Thank you for gracing your channel with your presence.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're
Well,
welcome.
thanks for so much for having us on today, but we must leave.
Bye, Giza.
Bye.
Well, 2 things. Wrong video. And we forgot something. Remember, guys, today is to do.
So go for it.
Come on, you Spurs!
We sang in France, we sang in Spain, we sing in the sun and we sing in the rain. They tried to stop us, but look what they did. The thing that we must is being a kid, being a kid, being a kid. The thing we love most is